proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The following broadcast is an official production of the Faulkner Sports Network.
And he's calling out the tank is super extended, and actually it works because their tank just died. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a shot. Oh my goodness. Hey, and another one. Ian going nuts.
And it looks like he's expecting us to go from the other side because Matra has come in and just kind of torn through. Chiaki gets.
Oh my God! This
Wow.
is rolling.
That's right. Yeah, die. Here it is.
Yep.
Oh, he's able to get 2 kills. Nice. He's able to still survive because of his healing factor. Oh, and another ult is popped. And
Oh, he gets there.
a successful defense from Faulkner right here.
Don't jump off the edge. He's just trying to get back to his team. Oh my
Nice.
Look at Ian. He was okay. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He couldn't even see his target. No, he was just firing into the distance, baby.
He shoots by faith, not by sight. Oh my
Holy
God!
crap.
Nice.
There's Hollow down. There's 2 and a down.
Good gracious, Tom. Go
Punch him, buddy. Punch him.
Get him. Smack him. And Mercy's down.
Mercy's dead. Sigma's back down. Soldier's back. She can't slide. Ah!
Good evening, folks, and welcome into Regitar USA High-Res Arena. I am head coach Caleb Colquitt.
And I'm Connor Hagin.
And we're going to be bringing you all of the action for tonight's game, which is Overwatch 2. It's going to be Faulkner versus RIT. For those of you that are not in the know, that is the Rochester Institute of Technology. But since it takes 40 years to say that, we're just going to refer to them as RIT tonight.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, Connor's like, yes, that sounds much better. The RIT Tigers. So we are here, and we're ready to bring out the new season of Overwatch, first Overwatch game of the year. And, you know, Overwatch team traditionally at Faulkner has struggled. We have won some games, but, you know, it's been difficult. And this is a tough game to get really good at. And so we're hoping with all the work that they put in the off season and everything that they've been doing since the season started, or since the school started back and we started practicing again, we're really looking forward to having a really good team this year. We've got some new players, and let's go ahead and meet some of our players right now.
Playing DPS, the captain, Shadow 4, Jesse Clark. Playing support, the lieutenant, Chiaki, Payton, Provo. Support, Sniper Mike Jr., Michael Johnston. The Tank, Grumpy Lizard 13, Luke Taylor.
All right, and let's go ahead and take a look inside Regitar USA High-Res Arena to see what the guys are doing, because there's actually something else we did want to tell y'all. Y'all may notice that those introductions were the same ones as last year. That is because for a number of technical reasons, we weren't actually able to complete all of the intros for the new team. So you'll notice you got Luke, you know Luke, and of course the Lieutenant Chiaki over on the other side, but there's a new face in the middle of that. Payton wants to make sure it's her face that you see.
Yeah.
She is a cheerleader, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She likes the attention. But in the middle, we got Zyon there. That's Zyon Moore, otherwise known as Big Steppa.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Zyon. Can they hear us? Are they listening in this? I was about to say that TV's muted. They shouldn't be able to hear us. But
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, it is muted. I was waiting to see the icon pop up, and it finally
Maybe
did.
they just know us well enough to know that that's what we're talking
they've got
about.
the timing down.
Yeah, that's it. They know. All right, and on the other side, we got old Sniper Mike Jr. and the captain, Jesse Clark, or Shadow 4. But you notice that there's another unfamiliar face there at the tail end on the right-hand side of the screen. That is Wyatt Gentry, otherwise known as Worldly Boom.
Mm-hmm.
So he plays a lot of different things, primarily tank, and he'll probably be tanking tonight. Grumpy Lizard, he is going to be our alt for the evening, so he might step in as tank as needed. That was Jesse's decision. So we got a couple new people, and we actually do have another person that you're probably going to see at some point this year. We have two new people, actually. One of them is Luci Hammock, who is unfortunately not feeling well tonight. And so she wasn't able to make the game. Yeah, so she's a support player, and she's great. So we know that you guys are looking forward to seeing her, but she's got some of the crud, and because of that, she won't be here, and we appreciate her staying home and not giving us all her disgusting germs. So if you're watching, Lucy, we appreciate you. So anyway, we're going to be getting underway here in just a minute. It looks like they've already got the lobby created, and they're going to be jumping into that here in just a minute. So Connor, you've worked with these guys a lot. You've played with them since they've been back. What would you say are some of the differences and improvements that you've seen in the time since last semester?
All right. Now, I haven't played Overwatch with them this semester.
Oh, you haven't?
But
That's
I
right.
have played Rivals with all of them this semester, which
Right,
is
that's
a
true.
pretty similar game in terms of fundamentals.
Mhm.
And I'd say that teamwork has gotten substantially better since I have been at Faulkner.
For sure. And I'm also really excited, and I've been sitting in on some of their practices. I'm really excited watching some of the team dynamics as well, but also just the fresh blood that we've got in here. You saw that this is the first game of the season, and Jesse's already playing 2, and may well have played 3 if Lucy had been able to be. And I don't know if that's the case or not, but may well have played 3 people. If he had been able to do so, if Lucy had been well. I don't know if that's the case, and I know that he has a goal of his to try to play everybody. And we do have just a stellar lineup from top to bottom when it comes to Overwatch, but that is just kind of an indication of how much confidence he has in these new guys that we've added in the offseason, that he's willing to put a couple of rookies on in the very first game of the season. So really looking forward to seeing how the new guys handle it and how well everything goes, and would love to start out the season with a win against the Tigers. So we'll see if we can make that happen tonight. So let's see. It looks as though the lobby is formed. Everybody is in the lobby. I believe now you've been in the room in ways that I haven't, because I'm normally here doing commentary. They do pick the lobby and do the lobby before they pick maps and do pick bands and everything else, right?
I believe so.
Generally speaking, yeah. Like, I know you don't have to. It's not like in the rules. But generally speaking, they do that beforehand. So that could mean that they've got the maps already picked and banned. It could mean they won't. In fact, let's go ahead and check in on the Play versus College League, because we belong to a new league now.
Yep.
Well, actually, it's the same league, but they rebranded it. But either way,
May as well be a new league.
Yeah.
They mixed up all the rules and everything.
they have, and that's been a source of contention. But some good might come out of it, because you remember I was having a discussion with one of the reps last year, and Play versus also handles Alabama's high school league, which means we're going to have a more seamless transition for kids that play high school in the state of Alabama for esports, but also, and this is the more important thing, Playversus also hosts a Smash League in the high school level that is vastly superior, in my opinion, to crew battles. And so I talked to them about integrating that into the college scene, and they said that they'd at least look into it. So they may have like 2 different divisions next year. But if that happens, that would be great. I would love to see something other than crew battles be the main format for Smash Bros in the future. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into the team chat and see where they are.
Okay, so yeah, we have no idea what they're doing because they're doing it all through the Overwatch chat, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like they're communicating through Overwatch chat, which is fine, and I understand it's easier. You don't have to keep flipping your screen back and forth, but it also does mean that we don't know what's going on. So
yeah, I mean, I can try and make out what's going on, but my eyesight isn't insane.
Yeah. Well, I will say this. We did win the coin flip.
Okay.
So we do have that. So that means that we can at least know when it comes to pick bands, we have the advantage there. But we will know that in just a second. No, Cooper, I wouldn't worry about that. You don't have to necessarily show the chat. In fact, I can actually do that from here, I believe. So we're going to see if Coach can make a... Oh, I cannot. It's not connecting there. Oh, well, we tried. But we'll get into the game as soon as we can. It may take a little bit. And I will say this, and I'm going to give the entire audience fair warning now. If suddenly we disconnect and you don't know why, the likely culprit is we're experiencing a little severe weather here at Regitar USA High Res Arena right now. So if that does happen, like obviously we hope it doesn't happen, but if it does, that's probably the reason our power cut out or something like that. Hope not, but it could happen.
And it really did just sneak up out of nowhere because it wasn't supposed to hit until tomorrow, and it's like a big thunderstorm.
No, but as much as I'm annoyed by the fact that it's happening, especially in our game, truth is we need the rain.
Yes, it hasn't rained in 2.5 weeks, I think.
Yeah, something like that. And what's crazy is, you remember at the beginning of the summer, we actually had a really wet summer.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
But well, I mean, yeah, you would know because you were at camp.
At the camp, it flooded. One of the buildings, we actually had to get like buckets and try and scoop the water into the buckets and then take them outside and dump them. It was so bad.
Oh man, that sucks.
But it was good team building.
Yeah, there you go. Just tell everybody that you planned it. This was a leadership character building exercise.
Yeah, and to make it even better, it was during one of the camps while we had a bunch of kids there.
Of course. Oh well. Well, I hate that. Apparently, Cooper said that they had, back in his hometown, there were 2 trees blocking major roads because there was a big storm that came through. But yeah, a lot of very, very stormy June, especially, and then into July. But it's been bone dry for the past couple weeks. So it'll be nice to get that rain on it. So we're still in the lobby. I'm not sure what the holdup is, really. But we will get to that any minute now. Hopefully we'll go ahead and pull that up. Interesting things that you might want to know about what's going on with the new league. We do have, because of the new year, apparently there's an argument over the rules that's going on, and that's what the holdup is.
And with the change in a bunch of the new play versus rules, that would be very understandable, or that it's understandable that we're having disagreements over them because so many have been changed up compared to last year.
So like last night, for example, in league, this is just one example. By the way, Faulkner did win that game, so even with the rules dispute, we still were able to pull out a win, which was pretty awesome. But there was a dispute about their draft, so it's always been standard draft. As long as I've been esports coach, league always used standard draft. There was never even any talk that I'm aware of about it being different. But last night they looked at the rules, and the rules actually said that it was going to have to be fearless draft, which for those of you who don't know what fearless draft is, and I didn't know until last night, fearless draft is you do still have a pick ban phase, but all 10 of the champions that were played in the last round are ineligible for play in the next round, which means,
Wow.
yeah. So like you basically have auto ban on those 10 champions. Now, granted, League of Legends has like 140 something champions.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters to choose from.
Right.
I mean, if you're best with one character and you use it in the first round, you just can't use it.
Yeah. Now, granted, you need to be good with more than one character because you could have that same scenario even in a normal draft, and then the team just bans your character next round. So it's very possible. Like, you do need to have a catalog of characters that you can play in League of Legends, and that's fine. But the fact that they did that, what happened is they didn't bring it up until we had already banned 2 characters that they had played last round, and they were like, "Guys, you do know that it's Fearless Draft," and we're like, "No, it's standard. It's always been standard." And then they showed us in the rulebook, and sure enough, it was Fearless Draft. We were unaware of that change. That caught us by surprise. And then there was a whole dispute between, well, you have to stick with those bans. Like, yeah, but that's a waste of a ban, and that's not fair to us. And they were saying, yeah, but you already saw one of our picks, which was Volibear. And we're like, yeah, but we're not going to ban Volibear like you can have. But then they made a whole ordeal about it. So either way, we were able to play that game and emerge victorious. We actually lost the round where the ban was enforced. So the fact that we did waste our bans did have an effect. But ultimately, we were able to win anyway. And so far, Faulkner is undefeated this season. So the Marvel Rivals game was halted and rescheduled on Monday due to lag. So that one ended in a tie. We will resolve that tie either sometime next week is what we're looking at, maybe Tuesday night.
Okay.
But we'll keep you aware of all those things going on, and we will try to get that information to you as quickly as we can. But that's what we're looking at right now. Now the flip side of that, with the different teams that we're playing, we do have 8 teams this year, and so rescheduling becomes much harder. So we're going to do
not a lot of time to fit
no,
anything
there is
in.
not. There's not a ton of wiggle room. So because of that, we are going to be looking at a couple different options, but that's how it is. We have several big events coming up tomorrow. So, for example, and you know this being on the Smash Bros team as well, Smash Bros. White is tomorrow at 8 p.m. And then we also have Smash Bros. Black tomorrow at 10 p.m. But the Smash Blue game, actually, they were not able to reschedule that one at 6 p.m. tomorrow like we had originally planned. So right now we're trying to move Smash to either late Friday night after the Counter-Strike game, or they suggested possibly the weekend. I would hate to do that, but if that's the only time we can do
So
that.
just move the blue game to Friday?
Yeah, the blue game to Friday.
Okay.
Well, I mean, technically the blue game's already on Friday. So if push
Yeah,
comes to shove, we'll just play it during the Counter-Strike game. But obviously, especially since it's blue team, I would hate to miss the broadcast from that. And we also, like, with Counter-Strike, I'd really hate to miss that broadcast. So we're going to do the best that we can to bring you. We're doing this for y'all, really, so that you guys can watch at home. And so we are able to bring you as much content, as many broadcasts as humanly possible. But ultimately, that's how it goes. Cooper's asking if we want to see the schedule. No, we don't. There's no reason for that. We have the schedule already here. Like, I literally have it.
I think they're jumping into the game right now.
Oh, they are jumping into the game. All right, cool. Well, that will load, and it'll take us just a second, and we'll jump into the game as well. So they're in character selection right now, so it'll be a few seconds. But, yeah, if you guys were wondering about the schedule, which is, you know, a perfectly valid thing to ask about, we actually have no Overwatch game next week, because we have a bye week. So the Seminole State College is going to be the next Overwatch game, and that's not going to be until October 8th. So you're going to have tonight's game and then a week hiatus unless we reschedule something then. And then we'll have another Overwatch game on October the 8th. Let's see. Then we play State University of New York, Onetta. And then we play, let's see, I think that's Wisconsin. I believe so. Wisconsin, and then DePaul, and then Seton Hall, and then Huntington. Now, that's one thing that's going to be really cool. And I already talked to the coach at Huntington about this. Huntington, we're actually going to drive to.
I think I heard Payton say something about that.
So we're going to have our first non-ASU road game.
Yeah.
So we're actually driving to Huntington. For those of you who don't know, it's a small, I believe, Methodist college here in the
I don't
capital
know.
city. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're Methodist. So it'll be Church of Christ versus Methodist for that game. The Church of Christ school versus the Methodist school. But yeah, so Huntington is going to go ahead and have that game on November 4th. So that's going to be close to the end of the season. But we will be able to play them actually in person on a LAN connection, which will be really cool. It'll be nice to actually be in there. And we told them we're more than happy to host them the next time they play us. They can come over here since we, live in the same city. So it looks like they're having more problems. They're having some issues with the settings and some connection issues. Like it looks like their lobby got wiped out and they had to restart one.
Oh.
That could be weather related, but we don't know.
Maybe.
Yep. Well, whatever it is, we'll figure it out at some point, and we will get back to you as soon as we can.
Well, you can hear the rain through the headphones.
Yeah, we actually have you can see them. We have very thick broadcasting headphones on, and the rain is pounding down so hard that we can actually hear it. So, and you can see it outside. That's what we're looking over here for.
Well, I want to see how bad it's getting.
Yeah, we'll give folks a weather report. We can bring in Connor. Just wheel that TV over here, and we'll get one of those weather maps up. Yeah.
Oh wow, there's a lot coming in.
Ooh.
Well, if it'll load up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is a 15-mile radius, and that's what's coming
Jeez.
in.
That is a lot of red.
Yeah.
That's redder than.
Oh, that's what we're in right now, but it looks like it's gonna pass by pretty quick.
That's redder than a commie convention.
Oh wait, I think there's more coming behind it though. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
we'll be in that for probably the next 3 or 4, 3 to 5 hours.
Maybe.
If it doesn't die out first.
So it may pass through pretty quickly, or it may subside. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what we'll do, since we're already looking at like 20 solid minutes of just us talking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm used to that.
Yeah. About to say, you and Josh, man, you guys should get a medal for that like 2 hour.
Yeah, 2 hour stall.
So if you go back and look in the archives, like on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you guys are watching us right now, if you go back and look in the archives there is a Counter-Strike game where this was the first season before you were even a student here.
Yep.
You can go and I had to produce and commentate by myself, and I had to put a little webcam on top of that screen there. So like literally the entire broadcast, and there was like a 35-minute delay for Face-It problems.
Yeah.
So it's literally just me riffing for 35 minutes, just staring right into the camera. And I'm doing all the production work myself. It was one of those one-man band scenarios. But anyway, all right, so what we'll do is we're going to take a quick break, see if we can figure out what's going on, talk to the team, see what the situation is. And Cooper, if you can go ahead and cue it up, we'll be back in like 2 to 3 minutes, something like that. So we'll hopefully be back with a game for you in just a minute.
Preparing leaders for the River region and beyond, Faulkner University's Harris College of Business is distinctively different, focusing on ethics and character development in the classroom, and building ethical foundations with our new Ethics Institute. Living the mission of Faulkner University to glorify God through education of the whole person, emphasizing integrity of character in a caring Christian environment where every individual matters every day.
As a student at the Harris College of Business, I saw firsthand the mission of Faulkner University. My professors there not only taught me, but they also mentored me. They encouraged me, they cared for me, they instilled character and integrity into me. I mattered every day. That mission hasn't changed. Harris College of Business continues to provide its students with the tools they need to succeed in today's business world.
Earn your online Masters of Science in Management from Faulkner in 1 year. With a focus on HR management, leadership and ethics, and strategic management, you'll gain the skills to succeed. Apply today at faulkner.edu.
Did you know that 100% of Faulkner's computer science graduates
since 2014 have found jobs
in their fields within 6 months of graduating?
We live in the information age where you either use a computer or you get left behind. Are you ready for your future? Faulkner's computer science program is your gateway to a leading edge career with purpose.
I built church websites, and through the training and instruction that I received from Faulkner, I was able to go right into my career after graduation.
It laid a solid foundation for what you need to know.
At Faulkner, there are many kind and knowledgeable people that are eager to help you prepare for the future.
In the U.S., there are predicted to be over 400,000 job openings each year for computer specialists with median wages well above average. What you learn at Faulkner will give you control of what your future looks like. Our faculty has an average of 16 years of industrial experience and is ready to navigate you to a bright future as a computer scientist.
Wow, we're sorry, Mike. God is angry with us for cutting off that.
That
CSM.
That was loud.
That was a very, very big thunderclap. All right, so we did figure it out. There was a bit of a dispute over the rules. You can see now we're in game footage.
Mm-hmm. We don't have audio though.
We do not. I don't know why the game audio is not going. That's very strange.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're watching Mike right now. Currently putting in the work as Juno, trying to keep everyone alive. It looks like Zyon was able to take out their Phoenix, but unfortunately their Mercy brings their Phoenix back. So we're all kind of grouping up here right now and capturing the point. Unfortunately, we lose Jesse to their Wukong. Or I believe that's his name. All right, we've got audio.
Surrender to my will.
Payton's gonna throw up her roll. So they're recently going to try and take the point. And we're a few people down. All that's left right now is Zyon. So RIT is going to capture the point here, and we're going to group up. They get a quick pick off on Zyon, so we're down our tank, and all that we have left right now is our support and DPS. Yeah. So we pick off their Pharah, but they bring her right back. We're about to see a support. Yep.
Excavation initiation!
Best to hold on the fort, and he's able to capture it. He's gonna pull out, try and get some healing. He really wants to get that Phoenix, that bear, but he really just won't to. So they pick up the bear again, and I think that they need to watch out for another Mercy res. Alright, so we pick off the Mercy. Alright, so Zyon's able to put it into overtime, and then the Pharah is going to throw in her ultimate. But I think that Genji's just going to take down our Juno. Or no, it was the Wukong. So now we're kind of feeding in, and I don't think we're going to be able to take this point.
Best round lost. Score 0-1.
Tough loss for the Eagles. Hopefully they're able to rally and come back around. Other team did show a fair bit of coordination where Faulkner got a little bit scattered there at the end. And, you know, that is tough, especially when you start getting sort of pushed out from your team. It's easy to panic in that situation. Hopefully that, I don't know that that's necessarily what Faulkner did, but they did get a little spread out there at the end.
Yep. And I'd like to apologize. I was mispronouncing one of the heroes' names. His name is Wu Yang.
Wu Yang?
Yep.
What were you saying?
I was saying Wukong.
Wukong?
Yeah, because I haven't played since he's been added.
You know that's a League of Legends champ, right?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he's also based off of one of the Japanese or Chinese Chinese, yeah.
The Monkey King, Into the West.
Mm-hmm.
That's also the basis for Dragon Ball Z. So.
Yep, I did know that.
Yep. All right, so
I'd say the other team's going ahead and trying to capture point, but we really want to win this team fight before we go for the point.
yeah, it would be better to have everybody cleared out. It'll be a little safer.
All right, so we're just kind of pulling out, hopefully to regroup and push back in even stronger. So the RIT is just flanked us on both sides, so this is going to be a hard fight. I think the best thing to do here would just be to pull out. Yeah, and I don't think Payton's going to make it out.
Yeah, unfortunately, what we've done is we've created a situation to where in order to peek them, we have to be in basically all the same spot, whereas they can be shooting at us from different angles whenever we do peek, and that's a very difficult situation to overcome.
Yeah, and also the perks make the pushing an even harder challenge, because before there were perks, things just did what they did, but now there's a little bit of a mix-up to them, and that will affect the game heavily. While I don't know what all the perks do, I do know how much they change up everything.
Right.
So Payton's going to throw her ult, try and push in.
Moira ult is very scary, one of the best ults in the game in my opinion.
I think I could agree with that. It just helps keep everyone alive.
Yep. And kill off the enemy, just depending on who it hits.
Yep.
Oh, nice kill. Good pick there by...
able to take out the Pharaoh. So we've about won this team fight. We're just waiting on... All right, so they've pulled out, and we're going to try and keep the point here. So the other team is at 88%, and this is going to be a hard fort to hold.
But as we've seen, if you do it right, you can actually do a really good job of holding that choke point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like Worldly Boom here trying to sneak around on the side.
Oh, he really
may be able to get it.
Yeah.
Nice. Gets one kill.
He got the Pharaoh, and I think that's really who he was going after.
Yep.
Man, that Genji ult, though, just wiped out our whole team.
Come on, Ramatra. And he actually falls. Really good effort by the Eagles, and they do still technically have point, but they're going to have to do something here. Oh, and they do take down the Orisa. I almost said Osiris.
So all they have right now is their Genji and their Pharah, it looks like, because I don't think any of their supports are on point.
All right, so Faulkner is able to hold point. We do take some deaths. We're not unscathed by it, but this actually might be okay for us because...
Well, we need to touch if we want to go into overtime.
Yep.
All right, so that Genji doing a little bit of work, holding us back.
Chiaki doing her best here, and Sniper Mike also trying to keep him healed up, but...
Oh, man, and Wyatt just going after that Mercy and the Pharah, not letting them do anything.
Yeah, but the Genji takes out two of ours.
Yep.
Yeah, Faulkner in trouble here. Can they hang on?
So Payton threw out her ult to try and keep him alive, and unfortunately, it just wasn't enough to heal up one person from the entire team focusing them. The big problem that I saw was the Genji. The Genji just jumped in our backline and kind of messed everything up.
Yeah, the Genji, you know, very, very mobile. Yeah, play the game, and he deserves it.
Yeah.
No question. Look at how smooth this is, because I'm pretty sure I know what... Yep, it's the play I thought it was. Yeah, gets the ricochet.
Yeah, this is right when he goes for Mike.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then gets that third one. Yeah. Very, very difficult to deal with something like that. Just a very well played round by RIT. Faulkner making some noise, doesn't get shut out, makes a very strong stand, and actually wins a second fight to keep point in that second round. But then they kind of ult dumped on us, and they all dove on us at the same time.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult, especially like you said, when you're trying to fight 4 big guns up front, and then you've got the Genji kind of tearing up your back lines. That's just a difficult situation to be in. So hopefully the Eagles can understand what they can do better here, and are able to figure out what changes they need to make to their roster and everything else. And another thing that we don't know, because we don't know what bans were put in place, we don't know what characters were banned that like maybe they would have normally counterpicked but couldn't because of the situation they were in.
Yeah.
So we will see. The next one typically is going to be a payload mission.
Yeah, I think it's escort, and then we'll have a hybrid, and then it might be
I think Flashpoint was third.
Oh yeah, you're right. Flashpoint's third, and then I think the hybrid.
Yeah, Flashpoint and then hybrid.
Yeah.
That's usually the way that it goes. But they've also changed the rules, so maybe not.
Yeah, that is true. Let me see if I can.
Do we
pull
want to
them
go
up.
ahead and look up the rules real quick? See if that's the order that they go in? Because I know that was the order we went in last year.
Yeah.
But I need to go ahead and pull up my rule book. Oh, wait, I've got it here on Discord. Super engaging broadcasting, watching folks do research live on the air. But yeah, we'll get there in a second. I don't know if we'll be able to find it before they actually start, though. Overwatch. Resources, there we go. Website, competition platform, season handbook, rulebook, there we go. All right, I got it. Canada? What do they have to do with this? Defining stuff. Competition prizes. Let's see, there's got to be a table of contents in here somewhere. Hang on, we'll get there in a second. Roster size, cross-school eligibility, roster changes, substitutions.
Where is it posted at, in the team chat?
No, it's on Play Versus Discord channel.
Oh,
under
I should probably join that.
Overwatch Restart. You're not in there? Oh, I thought you were. BattleNet IDs, account name, membership, additional requirements. Okay, here we go. Competition structure. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Okay, that's all preseason stuff. They're still in lobby, so that maybe they're having a issue with understanding that as well.
Yeah, they're in the settings for heroes and the hero roster. So I think it might be to do with bans as well.
Yeah, it could be. Technical connection issues. Although it looks like the rain has subsided quite a bit, so it may have been one of those pop-up showers, which
Yeah,
granted
maybe.
we still needed, but
Well, I can see it dropping just a little bit, but I haven't heard any thunder, and it doesn't sound like anything.
yeah, I can't hear the rain at all anymore, so there's a good chance that
Cooper's going to check for us.
yeah, weatherman Cooper.
Oh, I thought he was. He's grabbing a paper towel.
Now we're getting live commentary on what Cooper's doing. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here's the game mode rotation. Control, hybrid, flashpoint, push, escort.
Okay. So hybrid is second, and then push is...
I think all they did was flip hybrid and push, or hybrid and escort.
Yeah, because I remember pushbot being played pretty early on.
So they have changed it from time to time, so I may be thinking of a previous season, but yeah, you're right. We played quite a few push bots, so we'll see. And let's see, after that it's the map pool. Where was this rule that they were asking about? Repeating maps, hero pool, hydro band. Oh yeah, here we go. Hero bands, section 8.5. So band heroes are to be
Oh, I bet that's what it was. The hero wasn't disabled in the game settings when they started the game.
Oh, I see.
Which I think that's a little ridiculous. You just kind of like
just
honor system. Don't pick the hero.
Yeah,
I don't think that's big.
that's
I don't think that's much of a big deal.
no, that's being a little nitpicky.
Yeah.
Each individual band heroes are to be disabled in the game settings. Well, who did they disable?
I don't know. Well, we didn't get to see the
Is there a new hero?
Well, yeah, Wu Yang's the newest hero.
Didn't we just see him played in that match though?
Yeah, well, the disabled, because the banned heroes are like the ones that they do in the ban and save process. But I don't know.
Banned heroes to be disabled in game settings before. Selected hero bans apply to both rosters in game. Bans hero, an individual hero can only be banned once by each roster. Bans by role. Okay, yeah, so they actually have added a ban system. I'm not sure exactly why. I mean, why wouldn't you just put that, like, if the game doesn't have it natively, that's never been a thing in Overwatch before. I mean, I know Marvel Rival does it, but it's actually part of the game.
Yeah, no, it's implemented into competitive after, I think, after Platinum, or from Platinum up.
Yep.
And then in official tournaments, they have a set thing. And it looks like we're in a game now.
Oh, yeah.
So whatever their issues were, it looks like they've got them sorted out. So we're going to be on Defend.
Yeah, and now we know this is a hybrid, so...
And the audio, there we go.
It's okay. I taught Cooper how to do it.
Okay.
He needed to be taught by Coach. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Speaking of, we need to go ahead and put our scoreboard up.
Alright, so we've got their Orisa walled off. Hopefully we can get the pick. Or no, that's a Winston. Or Pigpen. That's still the wrong
Pigpen?
name.
You
oh
mean,
my goodness.
Roadhog?
Roadhog.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there's a problem. It's in quick play format.
Oh, I was wondering what was going on. It looks like Jesse, yeah, everybody's frozen. Okay.
Well, that's a little awkward.
Oops. So, none of that counted.
Yeah, I have a feeling that there might be some disagreements over rules regarding that.
Hope
not. Now we've seen their characters, and that could cause a fuss, but I hope it doesn't, and we just kind of pick up where we left off.
I hope not. I mean, maybe we could all just gentlemen agree to everybody picks the same characters and we don't like counter pick or anything.
Yeah.
Because granted, that is a very difficult thing in Overwatch because it's called Counterwatch for a reason.
Yes.
So I don't blame them for being upset about that, but I'm perfectly okay with us just all picking the same character and doing that. That's fine. Also, Cooper says the rain is subsiding right now, so hopefully that means we don't have any technical errors. I mean, so far we haven't had any technical issues. We've had some rules issues.
Yeah.
But none of it's been technology or internet related. So hopefully that continues apace. And we would look forward to that. I tell you what, while we're waiting on that, Cooper, Connor. Sorry, Cooper's my producer, Connor's my commentator, so it gets a little confusing. Connor, why don't you tell us about what you guys have planned for the game tomorrow with Smash Bros. Wyatt? Because I know we're going on the air at 8 p.m.
All right, so I discovered recently that I have access to 2 more players if it doesn't conflict with any other games.
We did.
And I'm thinking that just because I have them, I might use them as long as it doesn't conflict. And I'm not going to reveal it here in the Overwatch stream. You all will get to see it tomorrow when I put it into action.
What a tease. Look at this guy turn into a professional broadcaster being like, you're going to have to tune in tomorrow to find out. There we go.
But I can tell you that the basic team, or like the original team of all of my 6 players that I had planned, were myself, Logan Chalchi.
Okay.
Ross Franklin.
Yep.
And Silas Jones. And then I had you and Cooper as alts.
Right.
And then now with the change in rules, I have 2 more players, and I'm probably going to put one of them in tomorrow.
Okay. Very cool. So we will see. I hope I'm not one of them. You're not going to put me in, are you?
Well, no, you weren't one of the secret weapons.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, so just so you know, if anyone's wondering, like, really, the coach can play? Actually, yes, I can. Because I am also a student here at Faulkner. And as such, I do qualify for the 5-year eligibility because my 5 years are not up yet. So I am in grad school. I'm in the PhD program for a PhD in biblical theology. And so, as such, I am eligible for competition. I don't do it very often because this program is for the students, and I want it to be primarily for them. But in cases of emergency where students could not play, like somebody got sick or we had somebody out of town, I have actually stepped in and played a couple games.
Like in our Counter-Strike games.
Yes, I've played Counter-Strike. I've played League of Legends. I have never actually played in an official Smash Bros. Match. Now, I've played with you guys a lot.
Yeah.
But I've never actually officially played in a Smash Bros. Match. So
I think that's a sign that we just have a lot less problems than all the other teams.
Well, it's because we rarely have shortages on y'all's teams because there's so many
a lot
of
of players.
Yes, and that's a good thing to have. I'm much better. Although it is funny, like the game that I'm actually competitively decent in is the one that I've never played.
Yeah.
Because I played League of Legends, I played Counter-Strike, I've never played Overwatch. And I actually did play in an unofficial exhibition match of Rocket League, but I never played in an official match. So.
All right, so we're back in the game.
Yep.
It looks like we're going to pick up where we just left off.
Yep. And I think we did wind up agreeing to just play the same characters because it looks like we got the same roster.
Over here.
Now, the only downside is I think that they're going to know that what our start-off strategy is, which I think we're going to try to do it anyway. Because I just know Mike and how he likes to operate.
Right. Chiaki playing her old main with Moira, so that's fun. And I don't think I've ever seen Zyon Sigma, so I'm interested in seeing how that goes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen most of Zion's stuff just because he's new.
So I hear their Genji darting around, and yep, it looks like we're going to try the exact same thing. Unfortunately, we didn't get the wall placed exactly where we needed it, so they were able to file in. But they really just broke it down immediately, so it didn't matter. The Genji's almost down, so maybe we can pick him off. All right, we're able to push him back a bit.
Yeah, so they're actually doing a really good job of keeping them at bay here. And remember that the longer they can keep them off of point, the less time they have to keep them from moving the payload.
And it looks like they did have a player, the player that was on Pharah last game. I believe they're on Reaper now.
Okay. Yeah, so they may have switched.
Yep. And I think that the Reaper just slipped into our back lines and he's now kind of messing us up.
Yep.
So hopefully...
Oh, no, and he takes down the Moira.
Takes on the Moira, but we're able to take him out. So I think it was an all-right trade, considering how good Reaper is once he jumps in your back.
They are on point, though, so we're going to have to push them off if we want to retain control.
Yeah. I think that Genji is the biggest problem, so we really need to take care of him.
Yeah.
Man.
And as a Genji main myself, I appreciate how good he is at Genji, but at the same time, I really wish that we would be able to handle him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pushed us out, and it looks like they're very, very close, going to probably take point. They do. So now they've got to move the payload. Hopefully we can do a little bit better when we're on the move and forcing them have to change their environments.
Man, that Roadhog is just so good with his hooks. He is pulled, that's the second time he's pulled the Mei in and just lit her up.
Yeah, and Mei is not a character that needs to get pulled in by herself.
No.
She's too squishy.
Because while she does have the ability that turns into a popsicle, it does not last, or it does last pretty long, but the cooldown is kind of atrocious.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Shorter than a Roadhog's hook, if I remember correctly.
No, yeah, you're definitely right about that. So we're able to take out 2 of theirs, that Genji especially. But I think it cost us 2 ults to do that.
Yeah. Really need to be able to stop this payload. They've already gotten about a third of the way.
So we're able to cap, and I think we've just won the team fight, but that Genji's able to find his way back. So I think we need to push up a little bit. Oh, there's not a whole lot of space that we can take, because their spawn is right past those walls.
Right. Kind of a challenge.
So I think we're going to try and just hold this little corner right here. Which this is a pretty good choke point, and man,
nice.
The hook on that Roadhog is insane. And there was our Juno wolf, or either our...
Oh, we got Chiaki.
Yeah, there's our Juno wolf.
And we are able to get the kill on the Roadhog.
Yep, so that Reaper throw ult, the Genji ult, well, takes out our tank and our Juno.
Yeah.
So now I think the only one left is Payton, and I don't know if she's going to be able to
and Payton unfortunately goes down to the Genji as well.
Yeah.
Good idea trying to slip past him like she did, but unfortunately he saw it coming.
Yeah, no, this Genji is very good.
Come on, guys. All right, Mei coming in, trying to do some cleanup, and is able to take one down. Yep. Their Moira goes down. Oh, and we take out the Genji. Very nice.
Man, our Sigma just jumped into their back line, and he was not able to get out.
No.
So we walled off their Roadhog, and I think we're going to take him out.
We do?
Looks like we might try and chase down the Reaper or just take some space, which I think is a very good idea.
Yeah, honestly, taking some space is probably what is needed here. We need to regroup, get the full team back, get back to full strength, because you know they're going to. A team this talented is not going to stagger themselves.
No, not at all. And I do think that the Genji is good enough to go in and get a pick or 2 off all by himself.
Yep. Now 2 minutes is going to be a long time to have to hold this team off.
Yeah. So that Reaper just did his shadow step off to the side there behind the team. So they need to watch out for him.
Yeah, Reaper was one of your old mains.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see the Moira there really putting in overtime trying to keep Zyon alive. But they are able to successfully hold them off of the payload right here. They push them back a little bit. They do get the Moira.
So we're just going to keep pushing them back. I don't think we're going to try and push up too much more than
No, you don't need to, really.
Yeah.
It'd be better to stay with the payload at
And
this
I can
point.
hear their Genji jumping around and throwing the shurikens everywhere, so we really need to be careful of him.
Yeah, this team has shown they are really good at getting into the back lines, and you do not want to push up too far when that's the case.
So there's less than a minute on the clock, and if we can do as good as we've been doing the past 2 holds, wow.
Oh, and they do make a very strong, very aggressive push, but we're able to take down their Juno. Come on, guys.
That's going to be male, and I think they might be able to kill... Nope.
Nope, they're not.
Unfortunately. So I think that the best course of action here is just to back up, because we're not going to be able to do this.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because that means they're probably going to get checkpoint.
No, they're definitely going to get checkpoint.
Yeah, they do.
We don't have a team to try and force them off.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you want to stop them from getting checkpoint, and obviously that would be better, but you also don't want to stagger yourself so they can push even further past checkpoint. But now we're in the home stretch.
So Roadhog just used his hook to try and grab the Sigma. He missed it, so that gives him a couple of seconds to try and do a safe push. Oh, yeah. Blocked off his hook again. So that's their Juno ult. I think the Reaper just jumped in and did...
Oh, and there comes the Genji in our back lines.
Man, the Genji. He throws out ult and he just absolutely tears up everyone.
Yeah, he devastated the team. They're going to try to hold them off, and our spawn is right back there, so they don't have far to go, but still, we're not in a great position.
Yeah. Man,
and here he goes,
Genji.
basically in our spawn. Man, that's frustrating.
And I think if we can just hold them before they get to the point.
Oh, and he hooks the Juno.
I really thought that the Juno was just going to go down.
I really did too, but she was able to escape. Good job on Mike for being able to...
Oh, that's Reaper ult.
Yeah. Reaper ult.
Which he's able to get our Juno and our Sojourn. Wyatt able to take out the Reaper, and so the only problem that we've really got here is the Genji. We've got 20 seconds left. I think that we can hold him here.
I think so too.
It's going to be hard, but I think we can. That Genji's probably going to rush in for the touch, if not the Reaper.
I mean, that's 100% what they're going to do. They're going to have to touch.
And I think the Genji or the Reaper are going to be the one to do it.
In comes Roadhog. Oh, and they avoid the hook. He does get to touch. But
they're going to use the mail to try and hold him off of the point.
Nice.
Which worked for just a little bit, and that allows us to pick off the Roadhog.
Come on, guys.
Oh, man, the Genji just in our back line.
Man, this is close.
We're able to take out the Roadhog. I think we need...
The Genji's down. All right, barriers are up. Oh, and they do get the kill on the Reaper.
Yeah, we get the Reaper, we
and
get
the
Juno, and if we can just get their Moira, then
come on. Moira goes down.
There we go. The Roadhog just wasn't able to come back fast enough.
And there we go. We're able to take that one. Now, we do have to push basically all the way to the end.
We will have to go just about the entire way, so this is going to be a hard fight.
So they have made it a very tall hill to climb, but not an insurmountable one. That great push at the end means that we're not going to have to push all the way, but pretty much.
Yeah, I think it's like 10 to 15 meters away from the end.
But the thing is, now that they kept it from going all the way, if we do go all the way, we don't end in a tie, we just win outright.
Yeah, and we don't even have to go all the way. We just have to match it, and then we win.
Right, which granted, like I said, it is basically all the way, but it's not quite. So now we've just got to be able to push slightly past that, and we will be good to go. We've shown that we can hold this team off if we get good comps and have our whole team there.
I think the only thing that was really getting us was that the Genji would just sneak in, and he would get a pick or two before we could take care of him. And that was really the only problem. I think if we just focus down the Genji, as soon as he shows up, we take him out, we can kind of just hold the team.
Yeah, that is true. The only reason that is difficult in execution is because Genji, of course, a very mobile hero, easily able to dodge, and it's hard to focus when something's moving that quickly and zipping around like that, and it's easy for him to get away.
And he also has a reflector.
You know, it's funny. He's actually doing pretty much the same thing that Zyon was doing last night as Black Panther in the Marvel Rivals game.
Yeah. Oh, that was Jared.
Yeah. I'm sorry, not Zyon. Jared.
Yeah.
Zyon was tank.
So it looks like they've got a Junkrat now. Yep, that's going to be frustrating to deal with.
Yeah.
So Zyon swapped to Zarya.
Junkrat really good at creating space in situations like this.
So they just tried our same strategy that we had, where they throw down they throw down a wall. We tried to use the Immortality field to keep them alive, but I don't think it was going to work through the wall. So yeah, they do the same thing we did to them, and unfortunately they were just able to do it as good as we were.
Yeah, Mellowtown able to take out, and then gets the assist from Loesch.
Yeah, Mike just barely able to make it back to spawn.
I have to say, it's nice to... Oh, nice.
Yeah,
he's able to get rid of the still trap. And now they're going to try. They're really going to have to do something about this Orisa.
Yeah. Now, I think that our big problem is the Junkrat because he just constantly... Both the Mays share a brain cell. So, and yep, there it goes again. They both used their ult at the same time.
This is like that time Brady and I fought each other and we activated Link Brain at the same time. And like,
yeah, just did the same thing.
It was like arrow, boomerang, boomerang, arrow, boomerang. Like,
yeah.
we couldn't get out of the cycle.
So, man, Mike doing his best to try and keep Wyatt alive, just not able to against the Orisa.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I think Mike's just a little out in the open, just a little bit too much.
Now I didn't see the attack. Was that light spear?
Yeah, that was the spear, and then she just shot him a couple times and he went down.
Yep. The way he moved, I was pretty sure it was light spear, but I had to ask.
Yeah.
Okay, so Faulkner still has 1:30, so they got plenty of time on the clock, but it would be a lot better if we could go ahead and take points so we have more wiggle room.
So that we have more time to try and push in.
Yeah, you're right. This Junkrat is just creating like a death zone right behind that door, and that's just really hard to cross that no man's land.
Yeah.
It's a really good strategy.
That's Zarya ult.
Oh, yep. And she's trying to push off this Orisa. Unfortunately, it's not going to work.
Man, the Junkrat.
Yeah. The thing is, we're getting, like, we're going even with them and mostly just taking trades.
Yeah.
But the thing is, taking trades is fine when you don't have to control point. Controlling point means you got to kill them before they can kill you.
Yeah. And now I think we've only got enough time left for one more push.
Yeah, one big push for sure.
And if we don't take it here, then unfortunately we lose the round.
Yep. Gonna have to. You got 30 seconds. Gonna have to make some magic happen here.
All right, so that was Sojourn ult, I believe.
All right, Immortality Field is up, and we're much closer to the points this time.
So both Mays just threw down their ult. Unfortunately, they catch Zyon in it, and we're going to try our best. That's Junkrat ult. Yep, he's going for our Baptiste. And I think that we just go down here. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it.
Yeah, I mean, if we win it now, that would be a miracle.
Yeah, because that was a full team wipe, and there just was no time
no
left
time.
on the clock.
Yeah, I don't care if you're the fastest hero, you're not going to be able to make that gap. So, well, Eagles did the best that they could, but they go down in round 2. Now we are out of rounds we can lose. We have to win 3 in a row in order to take this W.
Yeah.
And again, play of the game goes to that Genji, and it is well deserved. Look at this.
Wow.
A 5-player kill streak. That's just absolutely bananas. But I will point out that as good as that play was, and again, as a Genji main, like, chef's kiss, that was a gorgeous play. At the same time, even though he had that amazing play, we came back and still kept him getting all the way to point.
We did.
So.
We were able to keep that point.
Yeah.
Keep it from full capping.
Yeah, keep it from getting to the end. So, yes, great job by the Genji, but at the same time, Faulkner, still, even with that play, they were not able to make Faulkner lose the whole thing. But we still lose the round. Unfortunate. Junkrat was just an inspired call there. They could tell that the Junkrat, just creating that zone of death right there at the door. And they used the Mei as well, like we did, to try to block it off, but the Junkrat proved to be an even more effective strategy.
No, I think that the Mei was a good play on them, but I think the Junkrat is just what really did the work.
Yep, seems so. But obviously a really good team, really talented team. Obviously hate to lose the rounds there, but they're not losing to Chop Liver. This is a team that coordinates really well. They've got one of the best Genji players I've seen in all my 3 years of commentating Overwatch. So it's just a very, very difficult situation to be in. Hopefully they can figure something out. And Reaper is actually a pretty good counter for Genji, isn't he? Just because he has a wide area effect.
Yeah, kind of. The only thing with Reaper is Genji can reflect all of his shots. So that can like backfire pretty quickly. But if you play patiently enough against a Genji, you can beat him as Reaper.
Yep. All right. Well, either way, we're going to move on to round 3, which, as we discussed earlier, is going to be a flashpoint round. And traditionally, Faulkner does better on flashpoints than others. Now, this is a new team, a completely new composition with new people, so we don't know that for sure.
Yeah.
But just as a general rule, we have been doing better with flashpoints than we have any other game mode. So hopefully that tradition holds true here. Would love to see them be able to pull that off. Well, we will bring you that information as soon as it comes. It looks like they're still in lobby and setting up for the next game, so I'm guessing they're just doing the bans.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's hard to tell. I will say, if nothing else, just as a broadcaster, whether you think that the bans are a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not a fan of them because it creates much more lag time between rounds. So I would like for it to, go
Yeah,
go
be able
ahead
to just jump right into the action again.
Yeah, that would be great.
It makes it so much more convenient.
Yep. But, it's still not a big deal because at the end of the day, Overwatch is still the shortest game that we play. It's still like you can easily get through an Overwatch game in an hour, and we didn't start until like 9:30, and here we are already in round 3 or coming up on round 3 at 10:04. So that's Central Time, God's time for those of you who are in some other godless time zone.
Well, I've been living in Eastern Time for 18 years of my life.
And doesn't it feel better to not be in Eastern Time?
I don't know. I kind of liked Eastern. I liked whenever the sun went down at 8 o'clock or went down at 7 o'clock. That was pretty nice.
Okay. Yeah. I like Central Time better. I just do.
I mean, you usually get used to what you were.
Oh, I'm sure.
In.
Yeah. I just make fun of it because, I mean, it's not that much different than living in Georgia.
It's an hour difference.
Yeah. Well, and Georgia, too. Like, the sun doesn't go down that much earlier in Georgia anyway. But
until they kick in daylight savings time.
I hate daylight savings time.
So stupid.
I'm telling you, Connor, I would campaign for president on the sole issue of eliminating daylight savings time nationwide. I think I could win the presidency that way.
The whole thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to talk about any other policy or issue. Just
daylight savings time.
And then on my first day in office, when I sign that executive order, or if I can go ahead and get Congress to pass that law so I can sign it and actually have it signed into law, I'm just done. I might even resign. I might step down. Let my VP take over.
Yeah. I mean, if you do what you wanted to do, then
that's right.
That's all you need.
I just signed that. Mission accomplished, guys. Thanks for your votes.
Yeah,
Peace.
It's like the story of the one guy that had a bug in some video game, and he spent like 3 years trying to get the experience for it to finally get the job. And then he finally gets the job, and he works on the game for like 3 weeks straight. He fixes the bug and then leaves.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The Bible talks about people who are single-minded. That's a single-minded man right there. Just that one thing that he's going to zero in on.
All right, so we are in the
Cooper,
game.
you don't have to wait for us to stop talking. You can just throw us into game footage. That's fine.
Let's get this done. Maximum velocity. Dodge this.
All right. All right, Chiaki playing Juno this time.
All right, so it looks like RIT is just pushed right onto point, trying to get a cap early. So however long this team fight takes, they're going to have some points advantage.
Yep, so we have Shadow the Hedgehog as tank here. Hazard, of course.
Yeah. Now, Hazard's an interesting character. I played him, I think I've played him about 5 times since he's been out.
Of course you did. He Shadowed the Hedgehog.
Well, I would hardly call him that. He's more like a Halo character.
He actually is.
Shoots needles.
He does look like the Needler from Halo.
Just the Needler turned into a person.
Yep. He's the physical manifestation of the Needler gun.
Yeah, and so they've swapped to Tracer now, and that's going to be very frustrating for our backline and our midline.
Yeah. Gonna be really frustrating. All right, so Faulkner still has time to make another push and try to take this flashpoint. Flashpoints are tricky because depending on how long the fight goes, you may only get one team fight to take each one.
Yeah, that's very true.
Now, it looks like Faulkner is going to go for it here.
All right, so Mike is on Wu Yang.
Yes, I saw that.
So they have already got the point to 99%. Zyon just jumped right in. Fortunately, Wyatt gets picked out by their tracer. Their Arissa is going to run.
Yeah, the Arissa is going to ult here.
Take one.
Yep.
So that's just about
Look at Zyon just like sneaking in the back line.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, the entire team is there, so he's just not.
What? Zyon can 1v5 him. It's fine. No, unfortunately, Zyon does go down.
Yeah, because as cool as Hazard seems, from what I have experienced, he's not that great, actually.
Yeah. He's not real big in the meta.
Yeah.
Enemy here.
And they're playing another newer hero since last year, Freya. I think that's how you pronounce her name. She uses the crossbow, so kind of like Hanzo, but not really. She's got a lot more utility involved.
She's Walmart
And that
Hanzo.
tracer just about killed herself. It's a good thing that she had.
I noticed that.
Rewind.
Boy, that would have been bad if she had not had the third one.
Yeah. Oh, no, that was her rewind. I think she used up all of her.
Oh, she used rewind for that. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought she teleported again. Ooh,
so we
nice
take out
shot.
the Lucio, so they lose a little bit of healing and a little bit of boost there.
That's funny. Sniper Mike being Sniper Mike, even though he was playing as a support and just sniped the guy.
Yeah.
All right, so we do take this point, and we're able to take it before RIT gets any percentage on it. So,
however long it takes them to get back, that's going to give us that much percentage boost.
Right. Now, to be fair, like we were saying with Flashpoint, you do typically just get one team fight. That team fight took very little time, which is great, but at the same time, it means that they're going to get a chance to do another push here for this one.
Yeah.
Now, if they lose this one, very little chance they're going to be able to take it.
And they're probably just going to go ahead and push to the next point to take the advantage.
Yeah, probably so. But we have to win this one first. Oh, and
so
we do take down the tracer.
Take out that tracer so quick.
Man,
I think.
What a shot by Wyatt.
I think based off of that alone, we might be able to just win this team fight.
Hopefully so. Them being down at DPS is huge.
So their Arissa just runs in and ults. Got two of our characters down to critical. She takes out our Baptiste, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And their tracer's already back.
Wow.
Well, she's got a lot of movement options.
Well, yeah, that's
makes
true.
sense.
Tracer is a very quick character.
Oh man, she threw her ultimate onto Zyon.
And it looks like their Mercy was able to res Arissa, which is not good.
So, based off of their team comp alone, we're going to have a lot bigger problem than we did the last team fight.
Now, luckily, we were able to get it to 99, so basically all we have to do is knock them off point and we're good.
Yeah.
But we do have to actually do that. Oh, and did I see a McCree just now?
Yep, we do have.
Yep, we did switch to
active.
McCree.
So I think this might be the last time we see character swaps, because if you swap your character, you lose out on those perks.
Right.
All right, so that's Baptiste right there.
Oh,
yeah, we get a
nice shot
off on their Arissa and their Tracer.
Come on, guys, you got this.
Their Lucio goes down. I think they might just pull off and try and go to the.
Honestly, at this point, it makes more sense to.
Because I think the only character that they have left alive is Freya.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it makes more sense for her to just run and try to get to the next point.
Which we still have our entire team, so I severely doubt that they'll be able to, that the Freya will be able to make it there in time. But the other team might be able to match us and meet us there.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have advantage on next point, but at the same time, it's not going to be a massive difference.
Yeah.
Just because the time lapse between the two is very small.
So I can hear a lot of footsteps. Yep, there they are.
There they are.
So I think that the other team, that RIT is already pushed onto point. I think we might just have a team fight in there.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think that's exactly. I think you're exactly right, Connor.
So unfortunately, while this is high ground, it's also a really hard choke point to get through.
Yep.
So I think Ramacha, we might see Ramacha ult in just a second to try and confirm a kill.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to. Oh, and the Orissa's very low.
Nope, doesn't even need to ult. He just throws out a secondary.
There it is. Yep.
They also use Lucio ult, so we're kind of going ult for ult here.
Oh, so, and there's Orissa ult.
Yep, the Orissa was able to take out the Baptiste, and then Jesse's able to avenge him and take out their Orissa.
Yep.
And
we get the Moira. Man.
Actually, the Tracer is going to pick off Wu Yang. And now all they have left on point is Lucio. So we did cap points sometime in there. So no matter what, we were going to get some point percentage.
Also, changing to McCree, a great move here, as the captain just showed why he's the captain. Able to take out 2 and retains his ult, so he's got it for the next team fight, which they are definitely going to need.
Yeah. So Mike playing just a little bit further back.
Oh, and as soon as they poke their head out, the other team is back. Both supports kind of hanging out in the back here.
Jesse gets a pick on their Freya. I think they might need to watch out for a Mercy res because she's still floating around there. Yep, there it goes. So now the next character that we take, she won't be able to res. But the thing is, we have to be able to take a character. I think Jesse might.
Right, I think Jesse's planning on doing
maybe
that.
Get an ult. Although I remember Ian told me that.
Here we go, high noon.
Ian once told me that his ult was better for just moving the other team around than actually getting kills. Which didn't matter.
Great play by both Zyon and Jesse, just kind of tag teaming and taking out the whole team. Now the rest of the team contributed too, but that was definitely mostly them.
Yeah.
Doing a great job there. I knew it was a good night to wear my McCree shirt.
So that puts us in a minor advantage, at least for this match.
Yep, so Faulkner with its first lead of the evening. Although that's a little misleading because we haven't been doing flashpoints this evening.
Yeah, that's so true.
Because we actually have had several good plays where we're kind of in advantage, but that's harder to gauge.
All right, so go ahead.
The Orissa goes down.
We need to watch out for Mercy. Oh, dude! Lucio and their Freya go down. We're going to go ahead and take this point. The Mercy is dead. I think all they have left is their Tracer, and she might just go ahead and pull away.
And the thing is, they actually had advantage here because this flashpoint is harder to take from below because you don't have the high ground, and they got there first, and Faulkner still just kind of blindsides them.
Yeah, I think it's because we entered off on that right side instead of funneling
it threw them off, yeah.
So we were able to just kind of push them, and I think a little thing that happened there was we just hard focused the Orissa. Everybody looked at her, and she went down.
Come on, guys.
I'd say they're just going to shove in an ult.
Well, now they're going to throw the kitchen sink at us because if they lose this flashpoint, they lose. Yeah, so there's no reason to save.
There they go, trying their absolute best. Their Lucio's going to ult, try and save their Ana.
Oh, but we are able to take out. We traded there, actually.
Yeah, their Freya died. So we burned a couple of their ults. That was nice. So their Orissa went down, their Lucio lost, or not went down. Their Orissa used their ult, their Lucio used their ult. We still have, I think, 3 of ours.
Yep. Now, this is going to be harder to retake, but if we do retake it, we're at 81%, so we just win.
No, we have all 5 of ours.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
So we're just going to ult dump on them, apparently.
We have, never mind, we have 4.
Yeah, Sojourn does not.
Yeah. Oh, man. The Orissa just threw our Ramatra right off the map.
That is a good play. And we may just pull back and have to regroup. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do.
Oh, I don't think we'll have to. I think we might just regroup because I'm pretty sure we still have enough time to go for another push.
We do. Yeah, and there's the Ramatra, so we're good. We just got to go in and push real quick.
Yeah, I think we might push them from a different side that it won't be so easy to just push us off the point. So, yeah, this is where we're going to come in that way. We might see our Ramatra ult. Nope, there's our Baptiste ult. Their Orisa goes down. We need to watch for the Mercy.
Come on, guys.
Lucio really can do it. Let's try and push us around.
Here we go. We're on point.
Venture roll. We're able to
taking point.
Take her down. So I think we win Flashpoint here.
Yeah, I think we probably do. I mean, maybe they could get a really quick character to get back in touch, but the whole team definitely...
Oh, man, their Juno's already there, but I don't think it's at one point in time. Yeah, no. Just
nope, they don't. they're just barely shy. Like, they were right knocking on the door, but we were able to win this win. So
Yeah.
Faulkner wins round 3.
A very hard-fought game by Faulkner.
Yes, very close, but like I said, Flashpoint, for whatever reason, is just Faulkner's jam. Yep, very well deserved. The captain.
Yep, and it was this one. And then he jumps over, hits the fray. I think he cancels her ult, gets the Mercy with Zyon, and then
gorgeous
gets the Tracer.
And gets the Tracer, a quadra kill.
Yeah, and even though 2 of the kill credits went to Zyon, you can't deny that Jesse put in the work on those characters.
Definitely got him down. So yeah, play of the game, 100% deserved. Good job by the captain, Shadow 4 there.
Yeah.
And just an overall, but I mean, we highlighted them and they were instrumental in that win, but just a full team effort because...
Yes, because you can't do anything without your supports, and the supports were definitely putting in the work that game.
Oh yeah, Mike and Chiaki just being superstars there because especially as a McCree, you can't rush into a full team like that unless you got people healing you.
And I think we were able to fix our diving issue because we had the Tracer to worry about for a good bit there, but we just didn't let her really take any advantage and mess with our backline too much, and that caused them, I think, to swap to Venture, which just didn't work out in the end for them.
Yeah, ultimately a really good game plan, very good planning, very good execution. Overall, a great round by Faulkner, and Faulkner is on the scoreboard now. Now, we like we said, we are out of rounds we can lose, so we've got to win the next 2 in order without having a loss. But so I mean, we're still on our back heels, but we're not like completely against the wall anymore. We do have that round, and that's also got to be great for the morale of the team as well. Like, we know, okay, we can beat these guys because those first 2 rounds were actually really close.
Yes.
Now it wouldn't seem that way because the hybrid point, we didn't take point at all. Which, again, it would seem that way, but we came very close several times, and just for whatever reason weren't able to seal the deal on that one.
Yeah.
We do struggle with control points in general, but win Flashpoint, able to do very good on the escort mission and control point and everything else. So, you know, these are 2 very evenly matched teams. So we will see shortly if they're able to do that. We got Pushbot next. So let's see if we can win a pushbot round.
Well, first we have to wait on them to figure out everything.
That is true.
Well, I saw you were at dinner at Del Rey tonight. What soup did you eat?
Look at Connor trying to make conversation. I actually did 2. My first bowl was taco soup and then potato soup.
I had 3. I had potato soup, and then I had the white chicken chili, and then I had the Brunswick stew.
See, I don't do chicken, so like the white chicken chili is out for me.
Well, it was very good. I did not taste chicken. It tasted like whatever the other flavor in it was. It tasted like the seasoning.
That's very common with chicken, though. It's just kind of...
Well, chicken doesn't really have a taste, which is one reason I don't care to eat it too often. I like the taste of the breading more, and that's what'll help me with eating chicken.
Red meat, yeah. That's what I go for pork and beef mainly. Yeah. Or venison. I love venison.
I want to try venison so bad.
You've never had venison?
Nope.
You're an ag kid.
I know.
Man, disappointing.
It's because usually whenever we get a deer, we just grind it all up and use it in spaghetti for a year.
Well, then you've had venison.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
I mean, it is not the same as eating like a tenderloin or something like that. But you have had venison.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. So, all that being said, come to Del Rey on a Wednesday night and get some supper. We'll be happy to feed y'all. They have some good stuff, good cooks there, ladies and some of the men as well.
Yeah.
Doing some great cooking. In fact, if you're going to do it and you just want to do it for one night, find out when Dr. G is cooking. Speaking of the guys cooking, that is some of the best jambalaya you'll ever put in your mouth.
The jambalaya is so good.
You know, I hate onions. And I even will pick onions out of, like, with the potato soup tonight.
Yeah.
I ate it and it was great, but I did pick the onions out of it.
There were no onions in the soup I had.
There were no onions in the soup you had?
So,
well, I must have had a different potato soup.
Or they just put them all in your bowl.
That may have been it as well. I was at the bottom. I tell you what, though, that meant I also got several pieces of bacon. So that was the trade-off, and I'm fine with that. But I was going to say, even with the jambalaya, like, there's so much spice and flavor in it that I still don't like the onions, but I really can't taste them even in the jambalaya. So Man, that's good jambalaya. Now I'm going to be thinking about that all night. Thanks, Connor.
Man, with the jambalaya is so good. I remember we had a combined class, I think it was last year, or it might have been the year before, where they had the jambalaya pasta. Did we lose audio?
We just lost audio.
Cooper? Can you hear us? Oh, okay. Well, that was weird.
I guess it was just us.
Yeah.
That's weird. Just completely lost audio for some reason.
Jambalaya pasta, and I called it jam spaghetti because I don't know, I like the sound of it.
The
And it
things
was
you learn,
so good.
the things you learn on Faulkner Sports Network streams.
And if Cam's watching, which he said he was going to be in the cinema room doing that, he
was for a while. He may not be anymore, but I know he was. But man, now I'm getting a little hungry. As good as that soup was, that was like 5.5 hours ago now.
Yeah.
Well, no, 5 because it starts at 5:30.
5-minute break.
5-minute break. Okay. All right. Well, if that being the case, we'll go ahead and take that 5-minute break. And Cooper, go ahead and cue us up with an ad, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
My name is Mike Harridge, and I teach computer science at Faulkner. Computer science at Faulkner is dramatically changing right now. It's an exciting time to be here. We're adding new students, which is exciting for all of us, but we're also growing in the content in which we deliver. We're adding new courses, we're adding new curriculums. It's a time that things seem to be really exciting and things seem to be really changing rapidly inside of our field. Computer science will always be a rapidly evolving field. Everything from artificial intelligence to cybersecurity will always drive us to excellence. But here at Faulkner, we embrace that change as opposed to ignore it. Many of our students find their niche in the computer science world by coming here, and that's what we hope to really drive that love of computer science into our students here. I'm telling you, of any place you want to be to learn computer science, Faulkner is the place to be right now.
College, law school, this is a formative time for people, but it's not just about getting a degree. And I think when students come to school here, when people work here, that's what they get to see. The folks here will love you, take care of you, look out for you, and along the way, help you get a great education. I love that. I would tell students who are interested in potentially going to law school that they can learn the law anywhere, but not every learning environment is the same. So I think it's important for them to consider where they can go and be comfortable, where they can go and be encouraged, where they can go and be loved. And that's what they'll find here. There are larger schools, there are schools with bigger names, but there aren't schools with bigger hearts than Faulkner's Law School. We love our students. We don't apologize for that. We don't hide that. And they're not going to find that everywhere, but they can definitely find that here.
Faulkner University's online Executive MBA program is now accepting applications. Earn your Master of Business Administration in as little as a year. Advance your career and apply today at faulkner.edu.
I wanted to take my career to a higher level, so I searched for an MBA program that fits my schedule, that's accredited, and aligns with my Christian values. I found the perfect MBA at Faulkner University. Faulkner's MBA program consists of 10 5-week courses completely online, and the quality of instruction is excellent. Imagine how earning your MBA degree can help boost your career and get you to where you want to be. Visit faulkner.edu/advance to learn how you can get started.
It is state of the art. It is unlike any other school I have ever been a part of. It's interdisciplinary. It has huge spaces with lots of opportunities for students to work with physical therapists and speech therapists and physician's assistants. There is collaboration amongst the faculty as well as the students. So if you're thinking about Faulkner, just come tour. We'll talk you into it in about 10 minutes.
My Faulkner experience was one that I would advise anyone to take. I selected Faulkner because of, number one, because of the Christian values. The second part was the dedicated program that they had for what I wanted to do with my career, which was go into human resources. And so having that dedicated program and seeing that I could finish on time and finish within a short period of time, relatively, really was the one thing, some of the things that inspired me to come to Faulkner. My degree in HR got me into human resources in the automotive field, and having the degree from Faulkner was well recognized and well respected. And so the community in Alabama knows about Faulkner, and they recognize that Faulkner graduates are going to be some of the top-notch employees, and they're going to have good values, they're going to have good ethics, they're going to have all the things that employers are looking for now. So that really was one thing that Faulkner did for me, was give me credibility with local employers.
All right, and we're back. Did you just hear that?
Yes.
I don't know why, but Mike just yelled, "I am the alpha! I am the omega!" Sorry, I don't know.
No, I don't think he can hear you.
No, they do.
Oh, Payton.
Payton. Cooper, show them in there.
Oh, which one could hear Mike laughing?
There's Mike the Alpha Johnston right there.
Oh man.
Now I'm actually really glad to see that, because that shows the team's not stressed out. They're having a good time.
Yeah.
Yep. Zyon waving at the camera. Chiaki doing whatever it is she's doing.
Yeah.
No. But they should hold their heads high, because they played a really good round, able to win it, and now they just gotta win 2 more.
Mm-hmm. That's all they gotta do.
That's all it is.
It's just 2 more.
It's just 2 more rounds. They can do that.
Yeah.
Especially now that they got push bot.
Exactly.
I love push bot. That might be my favorite mode.
What's push bot but a moving flashpoint that never changes?
Yeah, pretty much. It's a giant robot that pushes things. What is there not to love about that? I like giant robots, don't you?
Yeah, giant robots are so cool.
I mean, I like Power Rangers and Transformers, so I think the hay's pretty much in the barn for me as to whether or not I like giant robots.
Well, I was thinking of the Iron Giant. That is a fantastic book and movie.
That is like my 2nd or 3rd favorite animated film of all time.
It's really good.
It's right up there with Beauty and the Beast and Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Like, those are such good movies.
So it looks like they're running Lucio again, and we might need to be careful on this high ground, because back there, off to the side, you can get bumped off and die.
Yep. And you do not want that.
No, not at all. So they've got a Barrett as well, which is just asking to get knocked off.
This Ramatra doing a great... Sorry, go ahead.
So their Wu Yang just went out, and we're able to fell off the map, and it looks like, yeah, they're running a Doomfist as well. So there you have a team set to just knock us off the map.
Yep, they're trying to get situational eliminations there.
Yeah. Which it worked out for them, because we were in the advantage, but then the Doomfist just threw 2 of our players away, and it was hard to try.
It is very difficult to kill 5 players for 2 players.
Yeah.
Or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Math ain't mathin'.
So Doomfist just jumps right up in there. He's walled off now.
We wall off the Doomfist.
He's probably going for it.
And he gets away.
As the Doomfist does.
Yep. Well, that's the thing. He is a very divey tank, and part of being a good dive tank means you can get out of scrapes when you get caught in them.
Yep, and it looks like we swapped to Roadhog to try and counter this. Oh, man. Ooh. Nice pickup on the Pharah. I think we might be able to take out the Mei as well.
Oh, and he's able
no, that was a Wu Yang. My mistake.
He is able to take out the Wu Yang.
So we're going to get the bot, and I think we might be able to push it about halfway to where they pushed theirs.
Let's push this barricade.
You think so?
Yeah, I think we'll get it to this.
Yeah,
way.
Pretty close before they start contesting.
So, yeah, walled off their Doomfist, but their Genji's able to just sneak right in, and then their Pharah's going to throw down their ult. We kill her before she can do too much damage. And we're going to keep that bot going, take out their Wu Yang again. So that was a nice hold by Faulkner. We only lost one person.
Yep. Very good move by Faulkner.
Yes.
Eagles.
So, I don't think we're going to cap here before the next team fight.
No.
But I do think that we'll make it about to this doorway where the Roadhog is standing.
You know, the Roadhog was, or Roadhog, the Junkrat was so effective in that second round, and it looks like they've decided to go back to that.
Yeah. So we were able to go ahead and get their Genji out of here, which will help things
super
substantially.
helpful.
Their Pharah's gone as well, and the Pharah's what you saw. It's not Junkrat. Oh wait, no, you said Genji.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's Doomfist ult, and he's gonna pick out our Wu Yang. And then we're able to take out their Wu Yang as well. So we just capped the point, and we're going to keep it going.
Why not?
Oh no, we just kept the point. Now we're gonna keep it going. So that's Genji ult. We need to be very careful. So we're able to get their Genji out of here, so he's not going to be a problem for too much longer. We're just kind of trading back and forth here. We need to be very careful. That's going to be a Roadhog ult. You need to look out behind him because there's an Ana that could probably sleep dart him at this point. Jesse's able to get his Wu Yang. Their Doomfist is about to go down. And, yep, we get him. So I think we'll be able to get the robot about 3/4 of the way. So about halfway from the previous checkpoint to the next checkpoint. Before the next team fight. So that he's gonna hook the Ana. And it's gonna throw out her anti, so we're gonna not be able to heal for a few seconds. They swapped a Reaper to try and counter the Roadhog, which is a very good play by them because Reaper can get in and out very easily against a Roadhog. Even if Roadhog were to hook him, there is a small window, very tiny, where you can use your fade to get out before he can hit you. So the Doomfist is in our backline just blocking, trying to build up some charges. And it looks like we're going to try and focus him down so he can't do anything. So that's going to be a Mei ult. He's going to hook the Ana, or hook the Reaper and take him out. So they were able to take us out there, but I think that Zyon might be able to get out. Yeah. So the other team's going to make it about midway, and then we'll try and initiate a team fight before they can make it to the next point. Wow, Mei taking a heavy hit there. The Reaper's just going to jump up there. Mike needs to be careful because that Doomfist just keeps going for him every single time, and he could get caught off guard pretty easily. So the other team, RIT, it looks like, I don't know if they lost anybody or if they decided to just pull back and reposition.
I mean, that would be my guess.
Yeah.
Because we're not even to our pylon yet. So
yeah. Oh man, Reaper ult, Genji ult, Doomfist ult.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah, so they just used 3 ults there. Fortunately, that puts us in ult advantage because if I'm remembering correctly, we still have 3 of ours. So there's Cassidy ult. I'm pretty sure we have Roadhog ult.
Yeah, it would be really nice if we
got Wu Yang ult.
We could just ult dump on them and keep them from taking the lead here. Because we do only have 3 minutes left. This could very well be a match where neither of them makes it to the goal.
Yeah, and really, that'd be just fine.
Oh, yeah, I mean, if we're in the lead, who cares?
So that's going to be Wu Yang ult. I think we're going to get their...
Oh, nice.
Yep. We just got Baptiste ult, and they're just going to try and jump up and take us out.
There he is.
Oh, man, he's
so low.
Yep,
Come on,
we're able
guys.
to pick him off.
Yep.
That Moira might be a little bit of a problem. Nope.
Nope, not at all.
Nope, that was the Ana. So it looks like he was going for the Reaper, but the Doomfist just jumped right in the way and took that hook for him. So Jesse just canceled out the Moira ult because I heard the voice line, but she went down.
Oh no, we're about to lose the lead.
So that means we still have ult advantage, I believe, because I think we just got May ult, we have Baptiste ult, I think we still have Roadhog ults as well.
Still, we got to do something. They're very close to taking the lead.
Yeah.
And we are able to salve it.
Roadhog ult. I think we're about to sell Baptiste ult as well. Yep, there it is. Yeah, if we can hold them for just 2 minutes, we'll win this game.
Yep. Question is, can we do that?
Yeah, we just have to watch out for that Gentry. Oh, the Doomfist takes out our McCree.
Yep.
Doomfist just jumping all around. Man. That's going to be May ult. And he's just... Wow. The Doomfist just jumped right into our back line and threw us around, and we couldn't do anything about it.
Yep. Worldly Boom is able to take out the Reaper, but it may be too little too late.
Yeah. I think all that we really can do here is just hold them at this spot, try and get a team wipe. We're able to pick out the Doomfist.
All right, we're able to move the robot off a little bit, push them back. I think they're trying to retreat, but if we can stagger them here,
So I think that Ana just missed her sleep dart, so that means she doesn't have it. Unfortunately, we lose Roadhog, which means we're going to be down a tank going into this next team fight.
I thought she slept Roadhog like just a minute ago.
She might have, but I'm pretty sure I just saw a purple dart go flying by.
Oh, maybe so. I know Roadhog was asleep, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
so that's going to be Wu Yang
not
ult,
good.
and they're going to just kill us through it.
Yep. There was kind of a domino effect there.
Yeah, so he's going to try and hold his best, but he's not going to be able to do it before they cap this
No, and
point.
unfortunately, we're down to 30 seconds, so now that they've taken the lead, the time actually is on their side now.
And, yeah, unfortunately, they know this. If they just hold here, they don't even have to take it to the point.
Come on,
all the
McCree.
way. They just have to hold it, and they can win.
All right, we're going to McCree ult here.
Yes, we take out their Moira, so that's 1 support down. Their Genji ults and takes out 2 of ours. Fortunately, Jesse's able to deal with them, but then the Doomfist ults him. So now we just have Zyon.
Tank versus tank.
Yeah, Zyon throws it into overtime.
Oh, we're in trouble now. We've got to stay on bot.
Push him off a point, which it looks like he's going to be able to do with his ult, so we're pushing the bot away. If we can push this bot all the way back, that's going to be...
That's tough.
A massive comeback.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the game was looking like it was going to be in our favor for them to, you know, credit to their team. They were able to do a great job of getting a team kill,
Yeah.
but man.
So we're going to get their Doomfist, but we're down to support. That's going to be Moira ult. Can we kill her? Yes, we can. The Reaper's going to ult, and we just can't do anything about it. So down go 2 of our players. Then our Roadhog goes down. So all that's left we have is Mike on Wu Yang, which he's not going to be able to do too much against their Ana and their, I think it was Genji.
Genji was on it.
So that's just going to be the game.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Man, what a hard fought.
Dude, that was a nail biter right up to the end.
Yeah.
Man, it just sucks that we went down that way. And despite that, Jesse's still getting play of the game.
man, just headshots.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, very, very well played game, but unfortunately, RIT does take the Eagles by a score of 3-1. Just was not able to pull it out there at that push by. If we had just gotten like maybe one more pick there at the end, would have been able to run out the clock and then would have won that second win, then gone to a rubber match. But unfortunately, the Eagles not quite able to do that. And then it would have been like a winner take all for game 5. But man, just really disappointing way to lose that one because it was so close. They were just knocking on the door there. So that's going to be game for us. Any thoughts, Connor, before we go to the post-game show?
No, I think I said about all that I have to say.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break here, and we're going to go to the post-game show, have a post-game interview, do a little bit of breakdown, and we'll be back in just a minute with that.
College, law school, this is a formative time for people. But it's not just about getting a degree. And I think when students come to school here, when people work here, that's what they get to see. The folks here will love you, take care of you, look out for you, and along the way, help you get a great education. I love that. I would tell students who are interested in potentially going to law school that they can learn the law anywhere, but not every learning environment is the same. So I think it's important for them to consider where they can go and be comfortable, where they can go and be encouraged, where they can go and be loved. And that's what they'll find here. There are larger schools, there are schools with bigger names, but there aren't schools with bigger hearts than Faulkner's Law School. We love our students. We don't apologize for that. We don't hide that. And they're not going to find that everywhere, but they can definitely find that here.
Faulkner University's online executive MBA program is now accepting applications. Earn your Master of Business Administration in as little as a year. Advance your career and apply today at faulkner.edu.
I wanted to take my career to a higher level, so I searched for an MBA program that fits my schedule, that's accredited, and aligns with my Christian values. I found the perfect MBA at Faulkner University. Faulkner's MBA program consists of 10 5-week courses completely online, and the quality of instruction is excellent. Imagine how earning your MBA degree can help boost your career and get you to where you want to be. Visit faulkner.edu/advance to learn how you can get started.
It is state of the art. It is unlike any other school I have ever been a part of. It's interdisciplinary. It has huge spaces with lots of opportunities for students to work with physical therapists and speech therapists and physician's assistants. There is collaboration amongst the faculty as well as the students. So if you're thinking about Faulkner, just come tour. We'll talk you into it in about 10 minutes.
Okay, and we're back with the post-game show. I'm here with Jesse Clark, also known as Shadow 4, the captain of the Overwatch team. How you doing, Jesse?
Doing all right. It was a pretty solid first game of the season. It's a good way to start it off.
Yeah, this is actually our first loss of the year as an esports team. Won our first 2, get a loss tonight. But, Jesse, I wanted to ask you about that because they're at the tail end, like, that's got to be a crushing way to lose because if we had held them off and just got maybe one more pick there in that last team fight before the time ran out, we could have run out the clock and we had the lead, so we would have just won at the end of the timer.
Yeah, we were very close in that game. I think it comes down to just a lot of small mistakes maybe throughout. There were a couple instances where either someone got a little too far from the group or we just needed to regroup a little bit more, different things along those lines, maybe even just hit another shot or two. Could have just tied it all up for us, but it happens, and it was still a really close one overall. We held them for a good majority of that match. We held the lead, so.
Well, we still put up a decent fight in round 1, but I feel like round 2 was a lot closer than the score showed, because you guys just had trouble taking point. But I feel like if you had taken point, you probably could have won that round, because you were able to get that, really nail biter stop at the end of it to keep them from capping the point. And then you were able to, if you guys had been able to take point, I feel like you would have been fine escorting.
They had swapped up their team comp a little bit when we went on the offensive. They had a Junkrat, and I think
that Junkrat was tough.
He may not have gotten a ton of kills, but he puts out a lot of pressure, especially in those tight corridors and stuff.
Right.
And that's right on Kings Row as you're coming out. That's exactly what that first little area is.
Yep.
It's a tight little spot where he's really good at.
There's literally only one entrance.
Exactly. So we needed to either just keep pushing past those corridors and hope for a pick, or maybe dive may have helped a little bit.
Maybe
but
so.
It's hard to say right now. We need to go back and look at some of the videos and figure that out.
Yeah. Well, a big night for you. I mean, even though your team wasn't able to win, you got 2 play of the games, and very, very well earned.
Yeah, that's true.
I know especially your one from the flashpoint was just gorgeous. That quadra kill.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that 2 of them were like assist kills.
Well,
but still,
I mean, it still feels good though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it was a gorgeous play.
Yeah, thank you.
And as somebody who, I don't actually play McCree, but I like him a lot. Just is sort of like motif.
He's a cool
and everything.
character. Yeah, he's a cowboy.
Yeah. It's fun to watch McCree take him out.
Oh yeah.
But I will say, credit where credit is due. That Genji, whew.
He was annoying.
I'm a Genji main. You know that. I play Genji and Reinhardt. Like if I'm playing tank, I'm usually Reinhardt. If I DPS, usually Genji. And as somebody who's played Genji a decent amount, I wish I was that good.
Yeah, Genji's one of those characters that has a really high skill ceiling.
Yes.
So
very difficult.
You can come up against a good Genji, and it makes a bit of a difference. But then you go up against like a really good Genji, and it's annoying as all get out. It's rough to deal with.
Very, very hard to hit, very hard to kill, despite the fact that he has paper mache armor.
Yeah, that too. If you hit him, he gets pretty low, but he has a deflect, he has a double jump, a dash, he has all kinds of movement.
Very, very mobile.
If he gets a kill, his dash resets, so he's annoying. Very.
Yeah, well, ultimately, just not able to come up with the win, but like we said, at the tail end, very easily could have. If we had just had like another 20 seconds, would have been able to win that win, would have been able to get the win just by holding them off for another 20 seconds. And so very, very close. And I wanted to say this to you and get your reaction, because you've been with the team almost since, were you a founding member?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Well, now, I'm not trying to pour mouth at all.
Yeah.
But we didn't even come close to a win in our first season.
No.
And really not, I don't think we had but like 1 or 2 good games in our second season where we even came close to a win. It took us well into our fourth season.
Yeah.
I think it was our 4th season where we got our first win. And so being there and remembering what that was like versus now where this was a winnable match. I mean, I know we came up a little short. We needed to do a little things, clean up our execution. But, like, we came very close to winning this match. That's got to be, I mean, you've got to be proud as somebody who's been with the team from the beginning to see that growth.
Oh, yeah, for sure. There's a lot of really good teams out there. And over the time, we've had issues to where either one person or 2 people leave and people swap out. So it's a little hard to keep developing as, like, a primary team. But with this group that we have right now, I think there's a lot of potential.
Yep.
And overall, we're pretty well rounded.
Yeah.
So I think we have a good season ahead of us.
Well, good. I'm looking forward to hearing that. And you guys, of course, are going to make some adjustments, watch some tape, and love to see what you do with the next round.
Yeah.
And here's another thing too. You guys have a bye week next week, which means you've got even more time to sort of finesse, see what you did wrong, what you did right, and get ready for that second game.
That's true. Yeah. Give us some more time to go over footage.
Yep.
Warm up a little bit, and we'll be ready.
Well, looking forward to see what you do with it.
All right. Yeah, me too.
Thanks, Jesse. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the next game that we've got. So our next game our next Smash game is going to be Smash Bros. Wyatt. That's going to be tomorrow, and that's September 25th at 8 p.m. We're playing the Newman University Jets, so this is going to be our opener for Smash Bros. And with a team we've never played before. I've never even heard of Newman University.
Didn't know it existed.
No, I didn't either. But I mean,
the Jets though, it's kind of cool.
That's what I was thinking. They have a really cool. So when I saw it, of course, the first thing I thought of being a Seinfeld fan was like, "Hello, Jerry. Hello, Newman." And I'm sure I'll make that joke a few times in tomorrow's
once
broadcast.
or twice.
I've got to. It's part of my duty as a Seinfeld fan.
It's a gimme.
Hello, Newman. Anyway, I made that joke all the time when I was the RD over at Newman Hall.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, we're playing the Jets tomorrow, so be sure to check that out. That's going to be at 8 p.m. We originally planned to have a Smash Bros. Game, the blue game, at 6 p.m., but that did not work out. We're still working with the other team on when that will be. We're hoping now maybe do it Friday after the Counter-Strike game, but be sure to check us out on social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, and we'll give you all of the schedule updates for that whenever we get them. So that's the first thing. Second thing, we do have another Overwatch game. Like I was saying before, we do have a bye week. So the next Overwatch game is not going to be until Wednesday, October the 8th at 9 p.m.
Yep.
So be sure to watch out for that as well. And that's going to be against Seminole State College, the Raiders.
Okay.
And they're
interesting.
Yeah, their mascot is like what looks like a hawk or maybe a raven, like some kind of bird.
Yeah.
So but they're the Raiders, so we'll be playing them in 2 weeks, and we look forward to see what you do with the team, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it there tonight. A special thanks to my producer, that is Cooper Fisher. Thanks to him for pressing all the right buttons and making sure that we are on top of things and look good on camera. Thank you for him for doing our broadcast. And also to my color commentator, Connor Hagin, who did a great job of adding a little flavor to the broadcast tonight. Of course, I'm your head coach, Caleb Colquitt, doing the play-by-play tonight, saying so long from Regitar USA High-Res Arena, and we will see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for that Smash Bros. Game. Yeah. Until then, stay the course, friends.
The preceding broadcast was an official presentation of Faulkner University. It may not be redistributed without the express written consent of the Faulkner University Athletic Department. Regitar USA High-Res Arena is sponsored by Regitar USA. The national anthem was performed by the Faulkner University Chorus. If you would like to learn more about the Faulkner Esports program, visit our official website at faulknereagles.com or follow us on Discord, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram for all the latest news and events. Thank you for watching.